Finally here. Valid.
Angel Reese is letting the world know exactly how she feels, and subtlety is not in her playbook. Instead of celebrating the league's growing popularity, she's out here shading Sophie like it's a one-on-one matchup. Maybe Angel thought her jersey would be flying off the shelves first, but Sophie's fanbase showed up and showed out. Now, let's be real. Sophie Cunningham does have that villain arc energy, and WNBA fans love a polarizing player. But Angel Reese isn't exactly controversy-free herself, so why the outrage? Maybe it's just good old-fashioned competition spilling off the court. Either way, this drama is giving the WNBA even more attention, and you know what they say, all press is good press.
Look at the rest of these. If you want a small, here's the sign. Here it is right here. Sold out. Right there. Oh, okay. Well, let me get a medium. Sold out. Let me get a large. Sold out. Let me get an extra large. Sold out. Hey, 2XL. Sold.
Angel Reese wants superstar money, but the math ain't mathing. She's acting like she's the face of the league already. When the Chicago Sky's preseason tickets are struggling to move, even on sale, it's not exactly screaming box office. Look, confidence is great. Believing in your worth, even better. But at some point, the numbers have to back it up. The NBA paydays don't just come from talent. They come from marketability, impact, and let's be real, ticket sales. Meanwhile, Reese is out here demanding the bag while Sophie Cunningham's jersey is flying off shelves like a limited edition sneaker drop. Maybe instead of throwing shade, Angel should take notes.
The Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness. Oh, hellfire. Guys.
Painting quite the picture here. Angel Reese talking like a generational icon while the numbers tell a different story. It's wild how she's branding herself as the attraction when Sophie Cunningham, without all the theatrics, is the one actually catching in. The WNBA isn't built on just hype, it's built on performance, consistency, and real fan engagement. Angel might have the social media buzz, but Sophie has buyers. There's a difference between making noise and making money. Right now, Angel's doing the first one while Sophie's doing both. And let's talk about that preseason game. If you're really a box office draw, people should be fighting for those tickets, discount or not. But if the seats are empty, that means the hype isn't translating. Maybe Angel should spend less time pushing the face of the league narrative and more time making sure that face is attached to something people actually want to pay for.
Still says low stock, one item left. One item left, y'all. Sophie Cunningham just showed up in Indy. Hasn't played a game yet. And that commenter wasn't lying.
Angel Reese is out here acting like she's a box office sensation, but the reality check is past due. She's convinced she's the reason for the WNBA's growth, yet the actual demand, non-existent. Empty arenas, unsold jerseys, and a preseason game struggling to fill seats. It's not exactly the resume of a superstar, but don't expect Angel to take accountability. Nope. When the hype doesn't match reality, the fallback excuse is always the same, the haters, because it's never about marketability, ticket sales, or actual demand. It's always about some imaginary army of people trying to hold her back. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham, the so-called agitator, is out here actually moving merch. No self-proclaimed face of the league antics, no endless self-promotion, just fans showing up, opening their wallets, and proving that popularity isn't just about noise. It's about results. And right now, the results are in. Sophie's jersey is gone, and Angel's? Well, let's just say the clearance rack has an...
And I'm going to treat myself, man. Yeah, no, I'm going alone. I'm not going to take anybody with me. If you want to come, you got to come yourself. It's $19, man. That's a ghetto tank of gas, man. Yeah, man. Asia Wilson, man, commanded $19.
Sophie Cunningham pulled off the easiest finesse of the year. Sign with the Indiana Fever, say a few nice words about Caitlin Clark, and boom, her jersey disappears faster than a 5 pounds restock. No over-the-top self-promotion, no forcing a narrative, just straight-up demand. Fever fans didn't hesitate. They threw their money at Sophie like she was the last lifeboat on the Titanic. Meanwhile, over in the land of why aren't people showing up, we got Aja Wilson. The Aja Wilson, a back-to-back MVP, a two-time champ, playing in front of more empty seats than a low-budget movie premiere. And then there's Angel Reese, still convinced she's a megastar, while her games have all the atmosphere of a public library on a Tuesday afternoon. But don't worry, the WNBA has a plan. Slash those ticket prices to bargain bin levels. At this rate, they might as well throw in a free drink and a parking voucher just to get people through the doors. Fever fans are paying top dollar just to own a Sophie Cunningham jersey, while other teams are practically pleading for fans to show up. Funny how real star power works.
So excited. Like when I say that I am refreshed and I am motivated, and I just like kind of feel like my spark is back. Everyone thinks I've been feisty. You've not even seen the feisty side of me yet. So this should be really fun.
Sophie Cunningham just walked into Indiana, said one sentence about Caitlin Clark, and now her jersey is gone. No forced hype, no victim complex, no dramatic self-promotion, just real demand. Fever fans actually want to see her play, and they proved it with their wallets. Simple, effective, no gimmicks. Now, let's talk about Angel Reese, who's been on the longest, loudest, most exhausting marketing tour to convince the world she's box office. But here's the thing, people aren't buying it. Not the jerseys, not the tickets, not the manufactured hype. Social media can flood the timeline with she's the future. Takes all day long, but if fans aren't showing up when it matters, then what are we even talking about? And poor Aja Wilson, actually great, actually dominant, yet learning a brutal truth. Success doesn't always equal superstardom. The Aces are the best team in the league, but their ticket prices are looking like a buy one, get one free deal at a fast food chain. And at this rate, the promotions are only getting sadder. Bring a friend, get a free soda. Kids under 5 enter free. Heck, bring your whole family. First 100 fans get an exclusive. Pelliers, for the love of God, just take the tickets. Meanwhile, Sophie's jersey is nowhere to be found. Demand is real, and the market just told us exactly who it cares about.
So I'm gonna treat myself to a Las Vegas Aces game, their first game versus the Phoenix Mercury. I'm gonna take $19, man, out of my budget. You know, a carton of eggs.
Hey, Angel Reese was never going to have Sophie Cunningham's impact because Sophie played it smart. She didn't spend months forcing a narrative or begging for respect. She just showed up, kept it real, and aligned herself with the most marketable player in basketball, Caitlin Clark. And guess what? That's how you move jerseys. That's how you sell out arenas. That's how fans actually get excited. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is still tweeting, still complaining, still pushing the underdog storyline, while their games have the energy of a half-empty high school gym on a Monday night. And if ticket prices tell us anything, the demand just isn't there. The Chicago Sky are practically handing out tickets like it's happy hour at a dive bar, while Indiana Fever fans are fighting over Sophie Cunningham merch like it's a supreme drop. It's almost tragic, watching some players desperately try to force their superstar status while others, like Sophie, just exist and thrive. Maybe, just maybe, the secret to selling tickets isn't crying "I'm the victim" every 5 minutes. Maybe it's actually being someone people want to watch. Crazy concept, right? Someone should really pass that memo to Angel Reese. Might save her from the embarrassment of playing in front of more empty seats than a WNBA commissioners meeting.
Reese, I love this. Like I'm a rookie all over again. Nervous. Oh,
That's great. That's great. Like she's a rookie all over again. I heard Cece laughing at the end, so I guess Caitlin Clark's in the room.
Clark walked into the WNBA, and suddenly, the league is alive. Jerseys are selling out, ticket sales are shattering records, and teams are literally scrambling to book bigger arenas just to keep up. It's almost like, gasp, people actually want to watch women's basketball. Who could predicted this? Oh yeah? Everyone paying attention for the last 3 years. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is still out here trying to convince the world she's the main character. It's cute, really, Watching her push the superstar narrative while Caitlin Clark is out here actually being a superstar. Caitlin sneezes, and the Fever's merch disappears. Sophie Cunningham, yes, Sophie Cunningham, gets her jersey sold out, and let's be real, it's because Caitlin breathed in her direction. That's what real impact looks like. An Angel? She's too busy doing PR acrobatics to decide if she's the hero, the villain, or the victim. Because when the hype isn't translating into actual demand, what's left to do but double down on the "y'all just hate me" narrative? Instead of letting her game do the talking, we get an endless Broadway performance of "look at me." No, wait, pity me, actually, fear me. Problem is, nobody's buying tickets to this show.
Oh, I love this. It's like I'm a rookie all over again.
Indiana Fever could probably sell out a 100,000-seat stadium at this point, while Angel Reese's team is struggling to draw crowds that wouldn't even fill a high school gym. But please, tell us more about how she moves the needle. The funniest part? She really thought the WNBA was going to revolve around her. Oh, the delusion. She probably pictured herself as the league's golden child, the face of women's basketball, racking up the endorsements, dominating the headlines, basking in all the fanfare. And then Caitlin Clark happened. Reality hit like a freight train. The real superstar arrived, and suddenly, all that carefully crafted hype around Angel collapsed under the weight of actual demand. Caitlin isn't just in the spotlight. She is the spotlight. And the league isn't just embracing it, they're practically building around it. Meanwhile, Angel's PR machine is working overtime, trying to make fetch happen. The media spin, the narratives, the never-ending attempts to frame her as some kind of basketball martyr. It's almost adorable. Almost. But here's the thing, wanting to be the star doesn't make you one. Fans decide that, and right now,